Hello. Whilst Tuesday brought us a mainly dry day with some spring sunshine, we've seen rain that's been rolling in during Tuesday night, and that's going to bring quite a wet start to Wednesday, particularly for some of us in the south.
I'm delighted to say that Carol joins us on St George's Day to give us the weather. And once again, you've chosen a beach picture, Carol.
Oh, I love these beach pictures, Sal. They're my favourites, actually.
Yeah.
But the weather is really mixed today. We've got some rain, we've got some cloud, and we've got some showers, but also some sunshine to look forward to. Good morning, everyone. That really is the forecast. We're starting with some heavy rain. It's been raining quite a bit through the course of the night. We're seeing some large rainfall totals, but it should tend to brighten up later. And as we go into the weekend, just wanted to show you this. It is getting a little bit warmer, especially on Sunday. And if you like your weather warmer still, then it's going to be even warmer next week, possibly even into the mid-20s once again.
Oh, my goodness, Carol, this is fabulous news. That's great, thank you.
Thanks.
Good morning. It is a mild start this morning, but with the milder air comes the rain and the clouds. So it's a damp start, but that rain will gradually clear to brighter spells later.
Where you are this
brought
morning.
a rainbow.
Of course.
Yeah.
Just like Dorothy.
We've had some torrential rain as we've gone through the course of the night across some parts of the country. But today, well, it's going to brighten up. Good morning to you both. Good morning to you too. Sal pointed out the rainbow in this lovely picture. Came in from one of our weather watchers from Lincolnshire a little bit earlier. Now, if you have an allergy to tree pollen, at the moment it is high across parts of Scotland. But you can see too what the temperatures are like if you're just stepping out. So in Balmoral, it's -2 at the moment. There's a touch of frost here. In Reading, it is currently 8 degrees. So it still does feel cool. But the tree pollen levels today are moderate or low for most of us. You can just see it's birch tree that we're talking about.
Now, you might see a few more flags of St George today because England is celebrating its patron saint day, but they probably won't be as big as this one, which is in the middle of Nottingham when you can see it when it's unfurled.
It measures 60 by 26 feet and it's hanging on the council house in the city's Old Market Square.
The flag is said to be the largest George's flag in England, and as you can see, it covers most of the front of the building. Happy St George's Day to anyone who's celebrating.
Yeah. Happy St George's Day to our Carol, who has a beautiful sunrise for us. Morning, Carol.
Good morning, both, and good morning to you too. Sally's quite right. Beautiful sunrise this morning across some parts of the country. For others, we've got some cloud and rain, but this is Kilmarnock in East Ayrshire, where we do have some blue skies. And of course, it's the London and the Manchester marathons this weekend. On Sunday, might be a cloudy start, even a wee bit murky, but it should brighten up, Sal and Roger, and it should be quite warm as well, about 18 or 19 in Manchester, 20, 21 in London.
Is that perhaps a little bit too warm if you're running a marathon? Not that I would know.
I would have no
Nor me,
idea.
Sal, but that will be the maximum temperature in the afternoon. So if you're fast, then it won't be that warm. But if you're slow...
Get it done quickly.
Run faster, everyone. Yes, Carol, thank you.
Is it wet and rainy everywhere or just behind you?
Not just behind me, but it is wet for many of us, Roger. But again, we've got some sunshine as well. It's really messy. It's all mixed up. Good morning, both. Good morning to you too. Roger's quite right. Behind me, it's wet. This picture is taken by one of our weather watchers in Eastbourne just a little bit earlier. We've had some really heavy rain overnight. Some parts of Northern Ireland have had 1 inch, 25 millimetres, and for parts of England and Wales, it could even be a little bit more than that we're looking at. But
Oh, so those late finishers might struggle a bit.
would be what? Sal, I'm not a runner. Can you stop? I have no idea.
Carol, as you know, neither am I.
So get it over and done with as fast as you can. That's the,
Yes,
that's the secret.
if you wanted it to be cool, absolutely, Roger, yes.
Thank you, Carol, very much indeed.
And she's been promising us sunshine.
Yes, some of us already starting with that, Sal. Some of us starting with some rain. It's really mixed today. Got a bit of everything. Good morning to you both. Good morning to you too. You can see it. Beautiful weather watcher picture taken earlier in Northumberland. There is some cloud across the east coast of both Scotland and also England today. And if you're under it, well, it will feel a little bit on the nippy note. Also, the wind's changing direction to more of an easterly breeze in the east as well.
And it's far too big to hang out of your car window
So big.
during a World Cup.
Yeah, not even all of it is in that shot.
Shall we have a look at the weather?
Yes.
See whether the flag's going to get wet in Nottingham today,
It
Carol?
would definitely have been wet earlier on, Roger, but that is all moving now. But it is a wet start for some, but look at this. Beautiful picture. It was wet in Wales earlier this morning. This is Carmarthenshire and it has brightened up, as you can see, the dog enjoying the view that he's got there. But it has been wet. We've had a lot of rain this morning in Oxfordshire. This is one of our pictures from Oxford, from one of our weather watchers. Again, that rain's pulling away and it is brightening up. But Sal and Roger, it is getting warmer as we head through the weekend and into the early part of next week.
Carol, I love it when you finish with something positive. It's marvellous.
Linger as long as it likes, the nice weather, that's for sure.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Good afternoon to you. What a dreary, wet morning it was and night for Northern Ireland, parts of Wales and England. Some really heavy rain at times through the early parts of the morning, but it has been one of those days of improving conditions as high pressure has built in behind the low pressure, which brought all that rain. See the lovely sunny skies there.
Good afternoon. An improving picture this afternoon. We had a very damp and grey start first thing this morning, some heavy rain, but it has been clearing, leaving a little bit of a legacy of cloud, however, but some brighter spells expected.
Hello there, very good evening to you. Still some gorgeous Easter scenes for us to enjoy with the little chicks, and the weather's not too bad as we go through the rest of the week, getting gradually a bit brighter and milder and mostly dry. Let's just talk about those temperatures, because by Sunday we could have a high of about 21 degrees. That's about 7 degrees up on today, so something to look forward to. Now, it looks like it might break up before that rain reaches us. We could get a bit of drizzle, but nothing too bad at the moment. However, it is a cloudier setup for Sunday, but things do improve as we for Saturday, that is. Things do improve as we head into Sunday, and you can see those temperatures climbing up as well, so maybe up into the low 20s. So we will keep you posted how the rest of the week develops. But for now, enjoy yourself. I'll see you later on. Cheerio.
It's looking rather gloomy behind you there.
Well, I'm not only going to talk about rain in this weather forecast, Sophie, but I am going to start off by talking about rain, because some of us have seen some over the last 24 hours, last night and this morning, quite wet for some. But through April so far, rainfall amounts have varied. Parts of West Wales have seen more than twice the rainfall they'd normally expect in a typical April. Compare that with just 8% of the typical rainfall in Durham. It has been very dry across some eastern parts of the UK.
Now, I bet runners and spectators will be keeping an eye on the weekend weather, but what about the next couple of days? Ben is here. Hopefully not as much rain as today.
No, not as much rain as today. In fact, by the marathon, it might be quite warm, Riz, as I will show you in a moment. But you are right. Today hasn't been the best of days. It was pretty gloomy out there, not an awful lot of brightness. And actually, for some of us, yes, there was quite a lot of rain around, particularly first thing this morning. Tomorrow is looking like a brighter day. Not completely sunny, but we should see some sunny spells. And certainly, it looks like it is going to be pretty much dry.
And we can join Becky, who's in Norfolk this evening, and she is not alone. Who have you got with you there, Becky?
Well, Mary, this is a jungle nymph. It's a type of stick insect native to Malaysia, you'll be relieved to know, and it is one of the heaviest insects in the world, and it's one of thousands here at the Bug Park in Lenwade, just outside Norwich. Now, if you are squeamish or eating your dinner, you might want to look away now. It certainly is a very varied place here at the Bug Park. They have everything from scorpions and ants to butterflies and cockroaches, all in all more than 230 different species here. And here's a party trick: glow-in-the-dark creepy crawlies, anyone? And for you Harry Potter fans, a whiptail scorpion, like in the classroom scene of Goblet of Fire. Now, I have to say, there is an amazing spider room as well, but the team and I thought that perhaps it was just a little bit too close to dinner time to show you that. Now, of course, over the Easter bank holiday weekend, we had an awful lot of rain around, but as I've been hearing, that's not necessarily bad news for those insects.
The rain actually is quite good because it will help all the plants grow, which means the heat and the rain together will bring the flowers out earlier, which is good for pollinators like the bees and the butterflies.
So we do actually have more rain on the way for the next few days. But the most important news about the weather is the fact that over the next few days, as well as the winds veer more southerly, we're expecting temperatures to really be on the rise. Let's have a look now at the forecast. So we've got heavy rain on the way, as I say, over the next few days, particularly across Northern Ireland Thursday and Friday, but it remains fairly changeable and slowly, as I say, turning a little bit warmer, don't you think? And as I say, generally over the next few days, we are expecting those temperatures to be on the rise, maybe even to the low 20s by the end of the weekend. That's it from us.